Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. I do not know exactly what is in this package, but I have a feeling. In any case, if it is something I can link right down below, I will absolutely do that, so you can check it out if you want to. It does help my channel when you use my links, but that is entirely up to you. Thanks so much to my patrons for supporting me, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. Okay, let's go ahead and find out what we've got going on in here. Ah, yes, that is who I thought it was from. So we have a Wii knife, and then we have a couple of Civivis. All right, always interested to see what we've got coming. I will say here lately, there have been some much more impressive models coming out. I don't want to jinx myself here, but some of the stuff, you know, it's still here or there, just like everybody. Some of the stuff has been pretty impressive. So I'm trying not to look at these because I want to just, you know, sort of organically react to the knives. Let's do Civivi first. So this is, oh, it says Synergy 3. Okay, so I'm familiar, I think, with this. Or maybe, is this like yet a newer one? Synergy 3. Okay. Black G, nice blade shape on that. Is that what's different? I do like the texturing on the G10. It's got a back spacer, right? Inset, liner lock. Very comfortable. A little bit of a choke up position there too. What's the steel? Do they have it microscopically printed? Yeah, Nitro V right there. Okay. Feels like the Synergy. Very easy to manipulate. Nice crowned spine there. Good release. I mean, easy access here because they cut it a little lower. I really like when G10 is textured like this, right? It looks nice. You can see that it actually looks really nice. And then it also provides meaningful traction. I also like how this curvature sort of, you know, starts to subtly change to the point where it's able to make perfect circles around the pivot. It's a really nice look. Really nice gradual transition there. Looks good. Yeah, this is nice looking. Designer there. I should probably be more familiar. Synergy 3. Okay. Black G10 handle, stonewash. Very nice. This one here, what do we have? Come on now. Button lock Elementum 2. Okay. Elementum 2. I am interested. The Elementum, very popular. Probably one of the most popular Civivis of all time. Though it is quite vanilla. So I am hoping that... that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a button lock flipper version of it. Yeah, that's what I wanted. And they also, I don't know if they did this on purpose, but they sent one with Jade G10. What do we have for the steel here? Is this very, very thin, and the Nitro V. Depending on the price tag, if they can nail that price tag, this is very good. This, so far, I can tell you right now, this is my absolute favorite version of the Elementum. The button lock version of it, where it was just like there was no flipper tab or anything, was kind of, it was okay. I liked it a little more than the standard one, right? And the standard Elementum is fine, and it's definitely a recommendable knife. It just didn't really, you know, it didn't shoot off any fireworks for me, so to speak. It's got a little bit more, and you know, it's going to come down to preference. I like button locks that have flipper tabs. I like that. This is a little bit more interesting to me, and I find button locks to be something that they're a little bit more enjoyable for me to carry versus a lot of the other stuff that we've seen for the last decade. And then also, I find them a little bit more convenient, it's just for me, to manipulate. So very cool. The button lock Elementum is really nice. Outside of that, I mean, it feels a lot like the Elementum. I wonder, do I have? I think I still have the one that they get. Yeah. So they gave me an Elementum a while back, and then engraved my channel logo on it. I want to see. I always keep it because it's a good. The Elementum is actually would be a really good size comparison knife. It is exactly the same as far as I can tell. They literally just added the plunge lock. Is it even the same thickness? So this guy, I think the scales are actually a little bit thicker, but we'll look at the blades here. Very similar. The taper might be a little different. It might also be looking different. I think this one's a little bit thicker at the very tip, but I think otherwise the blades are very similar. We'll go over more of that in the review. The overall thickness of the knife, however, and this might be to accommodate for the button, which I'm sure it is, it's a little bit thicker than the standard Elementum, which is honestly okay with me because the chamfering done at the edges and the overall comfort of it is very good. Yeah, okay. This is I do like this quite a bit more than the standard Elementum. And then finally, we have a Wii knife here. The Wii Nitro Mini. Gray titanium handles, marble carbon fiber inlay. Excuse me. Nitro Mini. Was there a large Nitro? I don't know. It's hard for me to remember everything and keep track. It's only going to get worse as I get older. All right. Okay. And a nice titanium, you know, it's kind of like a bolster lock look here. No, the detent feels really good, and also the action. Typically, Wii knives come out of the box really tight. That's not the case here. My thumb is finally strengthening back up. Woo! The action on this is very nice. I mean, just a lot smoother than I normally expect from Wii knives. The detent feels... It's not light, it's just more medium. Well, it's lighter than your typical Wii. So both the pivot action and the detent strength feel lighter than normal. Or the pivot action feels smoother, and the I still don't think I can fail this. No, it's just not quite as heavy. Is this like a hand rub satin finish on the blade? Okay, nice thumb studs. Actually feels pretty nice. Even despite I initially felt like I would feel cramped. No, I still feel like this I might have preferred exactly this size without the flipper tab. Knives that are, this isn't a small knife, but knives that are on the smaller side, I think they do better with thumb studs than thumb studs and flipper tabs, but that's just me. Obviously that'll be different for everybody. Backspacer, very nice, and a milled clip, which is also nice to see. I don't know what the price is on this. And these are contoured. The carbon fiber looks really good too. I'm gonna guess this is 20 CV. CPM 20 CV, I'm sure is what that says. Bless it. It's funny because, yeah, I'm sure that says 20 CV. It's funny because for so long, you know, like reviewers well before me were like, stop like billboarding the steel and everything else on the blades. Why it doesn't have to be so big. So we was like, okay. And they made it like this big. And I appreciate it, actually. I prefer that it is. It's just funny because sometimes I can't see it. Okay. This is nice, definitely. Let me look once again at the deal here. Nitro Mini, gray titanium, hand rub satin. It is hand rub satin, CPM 20 CV blade. That hand rub satin finish is definitely going to, you know, up the price a little bit. I would imagine, like all Wii knives, there's going to be variations. So maybe some of them come that way, maybe all of them come that way. I'm not really sure. These are cool. The Synergy, I'm having trouble identifying whether or not the blade is a new blade shape or what the number 3 is, but of course that's all information that I'll include once I've done some research, you know, had a chance to carry in lightly. You guys know that I don't, you know, go out and extensively test this stuff. I've always been really open about that. You know, knives that you know, that I review, I'm a design reviewer. And any, you know, functional elements come from my casual experience with pocket knives. I am a very casual knife user. I don't make knives. I don't, you know, heat treat blades, or you know, I'm not a metallurgist, right? So my expertise is limited in that way. Basically, just judge the design on how convenient it is to carry and use day to day for simple, you know, regular guy tasks, right? So after I've had a chance to do that for a little bit with each of these knives, you guys will get full comprehensive reviews a few weeks down the road. or full comprehensive based on, you know, what I'm able to deliver. But I think for today, that's going to be pretty much it. Like I said, if these knives are available, which they should be by the time you're watching this, I'll link them right down below so you guys can check them out. Thanks again to We Knives for sending us in for me to take a look at. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.